Hello and welcome to World Traveler Cooking, where we cover interesting foods and interesting cuisines from around the world. Today we're going to make a German dish called Senfeier. It's one of the major German dishes that I know of that's vegetarian by nature, and it is traditional. So, the ingredients are a little complicated, but the dish is pretty easy to make and quite delicious. So, or at least I've been told. I have never actually tried this dish before, but looked interesting, so I had to do it. The ingredients are, we have an onion, about 30 grams of butter, about 20 grams of flour. We have around 150 milliliters of vegetable broth. We have around 350 milliliters of milk, 4-5 tablespoons of mustard, usually like a medium hot variety. I don't have a lot of access to German mustard, so I'm using Dijon today. But definitely stick with the European mustard, not an American one. Then we have some lemon juice, salt and pepper, and chives to season it with. And we will be cooking this for 4 eggs, which we will medium boil. So, those are the ingredients. It seems like a lot, but should be relatively easy, so let's go ahead and get started. So, on a medium heat, we're going to go ahead and melt our butter. And now that the butter is just starting to boil, we're going to go ahead and add our onions, and we'll saute these, stirring them frequently under medium heat until they are translucent, but we definitely do not want to brown them. So, these are on the edge of browning, so let's go ahead and sprinkle our flour over the top. Then we're going to stir this in well, and we're going to saute this for about a minute. And it will stick a bit, and the flour will brown a little bit. So I'm going to set my timer here, and away we go. So in about a minute, we will start adding our broth. So now we reduce the heat yet again, and you can see there's a little bit of brown stuff on the bottom, mostly from the flour, and we're going to slowly add our broth. My broth is cold, so I'm going to turn up the heat just a little bit, and we want to make sure there are no lumps, so we're going to stir this really, really well. And so many people will actually just whisk it. I'm going to go ahead and mash it a little bit with my spatula. That will help crush the onions out a little bit also. And we should get something kind of the consistency of like an onion porridge here. Yeah, we definitely don't have any lumps, so we're good. Next up, we will add our milk, again fairly slowly. Then we will season with salt and pepper. I'm going to start with maybe half a teaspoon or so of salt and work up from there. And a nice, generous helping of black pepper here. Freshly ground is best, obviously, always. So this took about a teaspoon or so of salt. I'm going to go ahead and start with my, you want to put in somewhere around 1/4 cup of mustard. So I'm going to start with like 3 heaping tablespoons. Let's go ahead and stir that in. And this will also thicken things up a little bit. You can see that characteristic yellow color coming through. So, at this point, I think this is about right. This is actually tasting really good. So I'm going to take it off the heat. I'll warm it back up when I have my eggs done. I'm going to go ahead and boil my eggs for 8 minutes. And we'll come back, assemble things, top it off with some chives, and taste it. One thing I did forget is that many recipes do suggest some lemon juice. So I'm gonna squeeze a bit of lemon in here and stir it in and taste it one more time. And that's probably like a tablespoon or so of lemon juice. So because I've reheated this a couple times, it's on the thick side. So I'm going to add just a splash of milk. Doesn't take a whole lot. Stir this in and just watch that loosen up the sauce a bit. So to garnish, I'm just going to spread generously with some chives on top. These are probably not the best looking chives because it is here in Indonesia, but this is what I have. And now for the taste test. First of all, I'm just going to taste the sauce. The sauce is rich, mustardy. You can eat it by itself, but of course I'm sure it will be better with other things. So now I'm going to try it with a piece of potato. That's a really nice combination. I don't know how to describe it, but the richness of the sauce and the potato just go really well together. And now finally a bit of egg. And that's delicious too. Really eggy. You taste the egg probably more than you would if you just ate the egg by itself. It's kind of like a deviled egg kind of flavor. It's also really good. The whole dish is great. It's it's kind of a celebration of mustard and eggs. I don't know how else to describe it, but that's what it is. Now, if you like this content, you'd like to see more of it, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have anything to say about this video, love to hear from you. Recipes in the description. Bon appetit, and see you next week.